Hello, everybody, and welcome in this screencast dedicated to the pluralistic approaches to languages and cultures, in which we will provide a short presentation of the case of plurilingual Kamishibai. This screencast is part of the Erasmus Plus project team, Teacher Education about Multilingualism, and this material has been jointly developed by Fotiadou Georgie and myself, and Evangelia Moussouri at the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki. The plurilingual Kamishibai is actually the result of a cooperation between the association du Lala, which stands for d'une langue à l'autre, and is translated as from one language to the other, and several partners, the University of Aveiro, the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, and Paris 8, as well as the autonomous region of the Aosta Valley. Thus, the Kamilala project produced a series of tools, booklets, guides for trainers, which are meant to help interested parties organize a local event or participate in the international contest established in 2014. Creating a plurilingual Kamishibai in the classroom helps teachers involve multiple languages and skills that are sometimes ignored in the educational structure. It also helps children develop their linguistic competence in the school's language and experiment with intercomprehension and otherness. It also consists a valuable pedagogical tool that promotes social inclusion in educational contexts. Kamishibai is a collective literary and artistic creation. Why collective? Because it involves several contributors. In order to create a Kamishibai, groups of children are involved from 3 to 15 years old. Educational professionals are necessary to monitor and supervise children producing their Kamishibais. Last but not least, parents have the chance to get involved, either offering their linguistic expertise or helping with various organizational needs. What does Kamishibai mean and where does it come from? The relevant information provides also an answer on why it is a literary and artistic creation. Kamishibai consists of two words, the word kami, which means paper, and shibai, which means play, theater. Thus, Kamishibai is a paper theater. It combines 2 centuries-old Japanese storytelling tradition. Etoki was the art of picture telling and dates back to the 12th century, and Benshi were the silent film narrators of the 1900s. Kamishibai was mostly popular during the period between 1920 and 1950. Japanese storytellers traveled by bicycle. They carried a wooden structure, half picture frame, half theater stage, which is the butai, and invited their young spectators using the hyoshigi, which are wooden clappers. The Kamishibai man would then start telling a story, pulling each of his numbered storyboards from the side and sliding it at the back of the stack, one after the other. Kamishibai differs from previous traditional storytellers because it was meant to be group activity, a shared experience. Kamishibai men engaged their audiences, eliciting reactions and answers from the public while the story was deployed. Thus, quite recently, a French organization promoting multilingualism, du Lala, encouraged French schools to enter a national competition. The contest grew rapidly as many teachers fell into Kamishibai by chance, incorporated it in their teaching, and loved it. Professionals became soon fans of the contest because of its artistic side. Nowadays, Kamishibai is a highly appreciated language awareness tool as it makes room for all the languages of the students and their families, It welcomes all proposals awakening curiosity for the most diverse languages and cultures. It welcomes all proposals awakening curiosity for the most diverse languages and cultures. It enhances creativity and promotes interest in reading. In 2015, Anna Stevanato, founder and director of the Dulala Association, launched the International Multilingual Kamishibai contest and created the Camila Erasmus Plus project. Soon after, she was joined by Rosa Faneca from Portugal, Catherine Maynard from Canada, Gabriela Verneto from Italy. The rationale is that children write a story and create the illustrations. In the narration, they integrate at least 3 more languages. The idea is simple and can be easily adapted in various socioeconomic, educational, linguistic, and cultural contexts. From its first edition in 2014, the Multilingual Kamishibai contest traveled first in the French overseas departments and regions and collectivities, and later around the French-speaking world. In 2017, it was presented in the EDELIC conference at Warsaw and gave birth to the Camila Network with members in Canada, Switzerland, Portugal, Italy, and Greece. Today, organizers estimate that more than 1,000 groups representing 22,000 children have already participated in a multilingual Kamishibai contest around the world. This success story is easily grasped if we consider some of the assets participants recognized in it. To name a few, it is a project with a playful aspect that makes it a powerful pedagogical approach, interdisciplinary in nature. A teacher in France claims that this project allowed for cross-curricular work, modern languages, visual arts, literature, written and oral expression, moral and civic education. It gave rise to numerous readings of albums, novels, documentaries, kamishibais, and others. Besides, to participate in the creation of a multilingual Kamishibai, one does not have to be multilingual. From Greece, we learn that students made the effort to learn and read alphabets other than the Latin and the Greek one. They have discovered commonalities between languages that appear different at first glance. The plurilingual Kamishibai inspires teachers to renew their pedagogical toolkit, to implement innovative didactic strategies and get to know their students better. A testimonial from Portugal confirms this. This project has been a very positive and exciting experience for the students, and it has become a life experience for all of us and an opportunity to take on new challenges. Moreover, it offers openness to languages and cultures. It does not involve only students, but also helps teachers discover the cultures and languages of their children families. As witnessed from collaborators in Italy, the teachers also learned new languages and cultures. In order to prepare a plurilingual Kamishibai contest, the organizers needed to train interested parties on the basic components for the creation of a story. Helping hints can be found on the website of the Camila organization. There are specific instructions on their format and several step-by-step guides. The budai is a wooden castellet with 3 doors. A parent can help for its construction. Its form helps to create suspense and mystery, which is very helpful during the discovery phase when teachers get their students familiarized with the medium. The story cards fit into the window of the butai. Each card shows an episode of the story on the front side, which the public sees. Children make the illustrations using any technique they prefer: painting, drawing, collage, photos, digital prints. On the back side, the storyteller can read the text, also prepared by the children. During several sessions, the creators will have developed the necessary narrative skills and will have discovered a variety of languages. The text should include at least 4 languages: the language of the narration and 3 more, which may appear in the dialogues or the narration or can be integrated in the illustrations. Pronunciation is facilitated by phonetic transcriptions, and cohesion of the text is ensured through rephrasing or translation of the other languages in the language of the narration. Organizers also recommend that productions are accompanied by a logbook where the group leader can explain the process and the evolution of the project and can evaluate its impact. Besides, this logbook gives feedback on the participants' experience and helps introspections of the groups as it traces the progress made among the participants during the project realization. A model online form is also provided. The contest is open to everybody and is free of charge. Local organizers prepare an event to reward the participants by age group, or they can pick other prize ideas. For this competition to be successful and smoothly run, the contest should be coherently and harmoniously integrated into the everyday school activities. This would ensure its sustainability. A project leader, highly committed, can help towards this success. The Camilla Lai site includes practical and pedagogical documents, videos, bibliographies, and papers. Also, there is online training provided in various languages. Of course, there are several phases for the creation of a Kamishibai. First comes the discovery phase, during which the teacher creates a magical atmosphere, a ritual for attending a Kamishibai session. We can choose among several stories from previous contestants, which are available on the website. Then comes the phase of the analysis. Discussions and Q&A sessions allow for reflection on the future realization of the group, including the plot, the characters, and the languages to be used. To the same, there are several plurilingual games available online and various language resources, as for example, a book of words in 12 languages on the Lexilala website. Next comes the phase of unveiling the languages of the group. Videos, children's books, other mediums can be used as starting point for discovering the linguistic diversity of the context, the languages spoken in the class, the school, and the neighborhood. Creative activities such as poems and collaborative writing activities such as the plurilingual tree or other reflective drawings can be carried out to raise children's awareness on their plurilingual capital and serve as resources for the story to be produced. During the phase of the realization of the Kamishibai, we needed to decide on the heroes, create the story, use at least 4 languages, draw, paint, add some music or play some music, and finally write down the story, respecting the technical guidelines. Then we are ready to put the materials on a storyline in the suggested format and prepare an event to make the performance an unforgettable experience. To this, children can prepare posters and invitations so that parents, the staff of the establishment, other children can attend and enjoy children's creativity, but also become aware of the linguistic richness surrounding them. The children can take on roles, the presenter, the facilitators in charge of opening and closing the butai, the storyteller, the host of the event. Online resources can be accessed on the websites of the Association Julala, Elodil, EOL, and the Camilala Network.